She reviewed the night, getting lost in her thoughts for how long, she didn't know, but finally concluding that she had to go after him. She headed across the park and slipped past the 5 Olympic rings, their colorful lights shining through jets of water. Misty spray settled on her face and arms, cooling as it evaporated. At the exit, she turned north toward the Salvation Army shelter, where Ace often stayed, and soon moved into a less desirable and poorly lit area. Her steps faltered. Maybe trailing him wasn't safe. Maybe she should go back. No. She owed Ace her very best. Besides, the shelter was just ahead, and she had pepper spray. Sliding her hand into her purse to cup the cylinder, she rounded the corner. The streetlight's warm glow directed her attention down the way to a man lying on the sidewalk. Another man hunched over him. The guy stretched out on his side wore red high tops. "Ace?" was the only word she managed to utter as she tried to make sense of the scene. Was this man in front of her helping, or... The man swiveled toward her. She searched his face, but his dark hoodie cast thick shadows obscuring any detail she might have made out. A glint of metal in his hands flashed in the light and caught her attention. A knife. He had a knife. She screamed, the sound rolling from her throat and cutting through the silent night. He lurched to his feet, tall, over 6 feet, built and powerful. He started toward her, his knife raised and threatening. She tried to pull out her pepper spray, but her purse straps tangled around her hand. The man lunged. She stumbled back, freed her hand, and heaved her purse at him. It slammed into his face, knocking him off guard. Run, now! She whirled and took off, running hard, fast, rounding the corner and not looking back. Heavy footsteps pummeled the sidewalk behind her. He was going to use his knife on her. Kill her. Like Ace? Ace, poor Ace, is he really dead? Her heart clutching, she picked up speed. The street stretched ahead, deserted except for a few cars at the next stoplight. She had to reach them. You can do this. She pounded forward, moving into a rhythm, but the knife-wielding man was taller, and his footfalls gained on her. She risked a glance over her shoulder. He'd moved closer, traveling fast. She kicked into gear. Her legs churned faster than she could manage. Clumsy, awkward, she lost her rhythm, and her foot wrenched in a pothole. No, please! She catapulted forward. Her hands slammed into the unforgiving pavement, and the rough surface sandpapered across her cheek. Pain screamed through her body, but it didn't matter. He would catch her, and she would die. She listened for the thump of his boots, for him to arrive and stand over her, but heard only a car in the distance behind her. His footsteps sounded again, moving fast, receding. Lifting her head, she searched. He was gone like a whisper in the night. She collapsed back on the warm concrete to catch her breath. She was alive. Thankfully alive. But what about Ace? He needed her. She rose to her knees as steps coming from the opposite direction caught her attention. Had the man circled around? She shot to her feet, her hands outstretched, ready to defend herself as she spun. An Atlanta police officer stood strong and tall, the sight of his navy blue uniform bringing a sigh from deep in her chest. "Are you all right, ma'am?" "A man, he was chasing me. He had a knife. I think he killed my client, Ace." Her words came flying out, tumbling over each other. She drew in a breath to calm down and make more sense. "He was going to kill me, too. We have to help Ace. Please come with me now." "Hey, hey." The officer held up his hands. "Slow down, okay? What's your name?" "There's no time. Ace might still be alive. We need to help him." She started down the street. The officer's hand came around her arm, stopping her. "Let's not rush into danger, ma'am." "Look, I'm not a ma'am. I'm Ace's therapist, Dr. Olivia Dobbs." She extricated her arm and quickly caught the officer up on what had transpired. He eyed her. "I didn't see a man." "You must have scared him off. Please, we have to help Ace." "We will," he replied. "But we aren't going on foot. We'll take my car." She didn't wait for further instructions, but started